The Man with the Golden Arm. In the bustling city of Chicago, amidst the towering skyscrapers and busy streets, an urban legend began to take root. It was a story whispered among schoolchildren, a tale shared around campfires and in hushed voices during sleepovers. The legend was about a sinister figure known as the Man with the Golden Arm. The story began years ago when a wealthy man named Harold Pritchard had a golden prosthetic arm crafted for himself after losing his real one in a freak accident. The arm, a marvel of engineering and artistry, was rumored to be cursed. Harold became increasingly reclusive, his mind unraveling as he became obsessed with the arm's power and beauty. One night, consumed by madness, Harold disappeared and the legend of the Man with the Golden Arm was born. According to the legend, Harold's spirit had transformed into a vengeful entity, prowling the streets of Chicago at night, targeting children who stayed out past curfew. They said he moved silently, his golden arm gleaming under the moonlight, a deadly beacon for those unfortunate enough to cross his path. One chilly October evening, a group of friends gathered in a park on the city's outskirts, daring each other to stay out late and prove the legend was just a story. Tommy, the bravest of the group, scoffed at the idea of a ghost with a golden arm. "It's just a stupid story to scare kids," he said, his voice full of bravado. As the night grew darker and the streets emptied, the children played games and laughed, their nervousness giving way to genuine fun. But as midnight approached, an uneasy silence fell over the park. The streetlights flickered, casting eerie shadows, and a thick fog began to roll in from the lake. Suddenly, a metallic glint caught Tommy's eye. He turned, squinting into the fog, and there, emerging from the mist, was a tall figure. His face was obscured, but the golden arm shone brightly, its intricate details visible even in the low light. Panic surged through the group. "Run!" Tommy yelled, and they scattered in all directions. But the Man with the golden arm was swift, moving with unnatural speed. He zeroed in on Tommy, who ran as fast as his legs could carry him. He could hear the clinking of the golden arm growing closer, a sound that would haunt him forever. Tommy darted down alleyways and through empty lots, his breath coming in ragged gasps. He glanced back and saw the figure gaining on him, the golden arm outstretched, reaching for him. In a desperate bid to escape, Tommy stumbled into an abandoned building, hoping to find a place to hide. The interior was dark and musty, filled with old, broken furniture and debris. Tommy crouched behind a crumbling wall, trying to silence his breathing. He could hear the faint click of the golden arm as the man entered the building, moving slowly, methodically. The sound echoed through the halls, sending shivers down Tommy's spine. The footsteps grew louder, and the golden arm appeared around the corner, inches from Tommy's face. He screamed, bolting from his hiding place, but the man was ready. With a swift, deadly motion, the golden arm struck, and Tommy's screams were silenced. The next morning, the police found the park empty, except for a single golden thread that shimmered in the early light. Tommy and his friends were never seen again, their disappearance adding to the chilling legend. In the years that followed, a tale of the Man with the golden arm became a cautionary story told to keep children indoors after dark. No one ever saw him again, but the fear remained. Parents would lock their doors and windows at night, and children would rush home before the sun set, casting wary glances over their shoulders. The legend of the Man with the golden arm lingered in Chicago's collective consciousness, a terrifying reminder of the unknown dangers lurking in the city's shadows. Though many dismissed it as mere folklore, those who remembered the glint of gold in the fog knew better. And so, the Man with the golden arm roamed the city's streets, an eternal phantom, never caught, never appeased, forever seeking the next child who dared to stay out too late.